Beginning with some breaking news now, and there is bad news for the Amarnath Yatra pilgrims. Due to bad weather, the Yatra has been stopped before it has even begun. Now, the brief halt is because of continuous rainfall in the area for the last 12 hours. Pilgrims have been asked to stay inside the base camps. Sources have told India Today that rainfall has made the track slippery and also increased the chances of landslides at certain places. Jammu and Kashmir Governor N.N. Vora, who was supposed to be flagging off the Yatra, couldn't reach there because of low visibility. Amid multi-layer security, thousands of pilgrims were supposed to begin their Yatra today, but keeping terror threats in mind, more than 40,000 security personnel have been deployed to ensure their safety. But as of now, the Yatra won't be beginning till we have clear weather and we have permission from the Met Department. Right now, it is an incessant rainfall that is happening for the last 12 hours, in fact, and because of that, the Yatra is on a halt. All right, so this is the Yatra was supposed to be beginning today, where 3,000 people were going to begin the Yatra from the base camp. They had already moved from Jammu, but now, due to bad weather, the Yatra has been stopped. Ashraf Bani joins me on the phone line for more update on the story. Ashraf, that is actually tough luck for the pilgrims over there, as the Yatra will not be commencing as of now because of the bad weather.
Absolutely. Not only it is a worry for the pilgrims who had reached from different corners of the country here in the different base stations like Pahalgam and the Baltal, but also for the authorities. They were so much preparing for the start of this Amarnath Yatra. All preparations were in place, and in fact I am at the Holy Cave where the earthly puja today was to be offered by the governor of J&K state, but he could not fly to the Holy Amarnath cave. It is very low visibility. It is continuously raining in the area for last 12 hours and even snowing in some parts of the Amarnath tracks. We are getting reports that fresh snowfall has started in Poshpatri, and it is continuously raining as we are just witnessing here at Holy Amarnath cave.
Right, Ashraf, thank you so much for joining in early this morning. So currently, the Amarnath Yatra has been stopped due to bad weather. We'd have to wait and watch when do they actually get the permission to commence the Yatra again. Now, more than 1.5 years after India carried out surgical strikes in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir, its undeniable proof is finally out. In these images, India's braves can be seen destroying 4 terror targets in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. The tactical operation was India's response to the Uri's fidayeen attack by Pakistan-backed terrorists, in which 18 jawans had been martyred. Hitting back at the Prime Minister, senior Congress leader Salman Khurshid tweeted saying that Prime Minister Modi is looking for appreciation for the surgical strikes. In a pre-dawn strike, which was carried out by India's para-commandos on September 29, 2016, at least 7 terror launch pads were destroyed, 38 terrorists and 2 Pakistani soldiers were gunned down. Remember, Pakistan has been repeatedly denying India's claim of surgical strikes in the Pakistan-occupied Kashmir region.
The surgical strike video is proof of Indian Army's valor and the way they went into Pakistan-occupied Kashmir and destroyed terrorist launch pads. 6 targets. Target number 1 is one of the terrorist training camps and launch pads. How Indian Army commandos, and this is an image taken from a helmet-mounted camera, a rocket launcher fired right in the heart of that hut where terrorists were staying, destroying that hut completely, killing the terrorists inside. Target number 2 is a visual which has been taken from a height, and this shows where the terrorists were and how there was a weapon that was discharged to destroy those terrorists who were hiding there or staying there for the night. So 12 midnight, the night of 28th, 29th, the Indian Army went in to launch the surgical strike. Target number 3 is an image taken from an unmanned aerial vehicle, a UAV, which was flying overhead, keeping an eye on every development that was taking place and relaying it to the command post of the Northern Command headquarters in Udhampur. There you see target number 3. Those are Pakistani army personnel and terrorists guarding the location where the terrorists were before they were to be launched into India. Target number 4 very clearly shows how that Carl Gustav, how it just completely destroyed, how the rocket launchers were used to completely destroy the huts where the terrorists were hiding before they were launched into India. Clear images, clear evidence of the surgical strikes to silence Pakistan and those speaking Pakistan's language.
Let's listen in to some of the reactions after the big proof of the surgical strikes surfaced.
सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक तो यूपीए सरकार में भी हुई है और कोई ये बड़ी बात नहीं है। हम इसमें श्रेय किसी सरकार को नहीं जाता है, आर्मी को जाता है, सिपाहियों को जाता है, जनरल को जाता है, मोदी जी या रक्षा मंत्री जी को नहीं जाता।
I think this can be very embarrassing for the country in the international community. Firstly, the question is as to what purpose they served, because the killings have doubled since then. So what did we achieve by this surgical strike? And the second is, no one should use military action for political gain. This is a very sacred trust of the people, and the army gets politicized, which is the last thing that we should permit to be done in a democracy.
Let's listen in now to how the army announced surgical strikes back in September 2016 and the reactions of the leaders thereafter.
Now, based on very specific and credible information which we received yesterday, that some terrorist teams had positioned themselves at launch pads along the line of control with an aim to carry out infiltration and terrorist strikes in Jammu and Kashmir and various other metros in our country. The Indian Army conducted surgical strikes last night at these launch pads. The operations were basically focused to ensure that these terrorists do not succeed in their design of infiltration and carrying out destruction and endangering the lives of citizens of our country. During these counter-terrorist operations, significant casualties have been caused to the terrorists and those who are trying to support them.
क्या उनको ईंट का जवाब पत्थर से देना चाहिए कि नहीं देना चाहिए? और इसलिए सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक किया और मुझे मेरी सेना पे गर्व है, मेरे जवानों पे गर्व है। जो योजना बनी थी उसको 100% तस्सु भर गलती किए बिना उन्होंने इंप्लीमेंट किया और सूर्योदय होने से पहले सब वापस लौट के आ गए। तो सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक ये भारत के वीरों का तो पराक्रम था ही था, लेकिन टेररिज्म एक्सपोर्ट करने वालों को पता होना चाहिए कि अब हिंदुस्तान बदल चुका है।
पिछले 2-3 दिन में देख रहे हैं कि पाकिस्तान अंतर्राष्ट्रीय पत्रकारों को लेके बॉर्डर पे जा रहे हैं और ये दिखाने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि देखो सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक्स तो हुए ही नहीं थे। 2 दिन पहले यूनाइटेड नेशंस ने बयान दिया है कि इस तरह की बॉर्डर के ऊपर कोई हरकत नहीं देखी गई। ये जो पाकिस्तान को झूठा प्रोपेगेंडा कर रहा है इसको भी बेनकाब करें। ये जो पाकिस्तान अंतर्राष्ट्रीय स्तर के ऊपर भारत को झूठा बदनाम करने की कोशिश कर रहा है इसको भी बेनकाब करें।
The surgical strike proof came days after former NDA minister Arun Shourie stirred a massive row by calling it fake. The BJP leader made his statement at former Jammu and Kashmir Congress chief Saifuddin Soza's book launch, who recently stoked controversy by saying that if given a choice, the people of Kashmir will choose independence. Later, while talking exclusively to India Today on this, the former union minister defended his stand, claiming that Modi government has failed in its Kashmir policy.
Today there is, firstly, there is no government, there is no policy regarding Pakistan, there is no policy regarding China. एक दिन सर्जिकल स्ट्राइक नहीं, वो फर्जिकल स्ट्राइक, फर्जिकल स्ट्राइक। और दूसरे दिन साहब रायबंद में आप पहुंच जाओ और वहां जैसे उसने मियां साहब ने कहा कि भाई देसी घी का खाना बना है वो खा लीजिए। तो नो पॉलिसी, but the interesting point is it's not just that there is no policy in regard to Kashmir, there is no policy in regard to Pakistan, there is no policy in regard to China, there is no policy in regard to banks. How to revive investment? Because there is no government.
All right, and let's shift focus now to Uttar Pradesh, as the next general elections are just a year away and Prime Minister Narendra Modi is all set to launch BJP's poll campaign from Uttar Pradesh's Sant Kabir Nagar district today. Prime Minister will not only be addressing a mega rally but even lay foundation stone of a research institute to mark the 500th death anniversary of the mystic poet and sage Kabir Das. According to an official statement, Prime Minister will also offer a chadar at the 15th century poet's mazar. On Sunday, Prime Minister hailed the Bhakti movement poet during monthly address Man Ki Baat and credited him for dispelling superstitions. And the poll battle is surely heating up and we are getting clear indications of that from West Bengal, because after launching his party's poll campaign in West Bengal on Wednesday, BJP chief will now be visiting the politically charged Purulia district today. The BJP president Amit Shah his visit, in fact, comes days after two Saffron Party workers were found hanging in Purulia. And Shah will not only be meeting the deceased party workers' kin, but he will also address a mega rally today. More than 3 lakh people are expected to be attending BJP president's public address. In striking back at Amit Shah's Purulia visit, the Trinamool Congress has alleged that the BJP president intends to create disturbances in the politically sensitive district. Meanwhile, in a closed-door meeting with party leaders on Tuesday, BJP president vowed to uproot the Trinamool Congress from the state of West Bengal. Setting a target for his party members, the BJP president said that the party needs 50% Lok Sabha from West Bengal.
उद्देश्य यही है, इसका उद्देश्य यही है कि यहाँ कुछ बारे में यहाँ डिस्टर्बेंस क्रिएट करें और डिस्टर्बेंस क्रिएट करने के लिए ही वो लोग यहाँ आ रहे हैं। पंचायत इलेक्शन के बाद पुरुलिया का बलरामपुर में 2 अननेचुरल डेथ हुआ। इस अननेचुरल डेथ के बारे में पुलिस का इन्वेस्टिगेशन चल रहा है। तब भी यहाँ वो लोग इसके बारे में पुरुलिया वेस्ट बंगाल में जो डिस्टर्बेंस करने के लिए वो लोग आ रहा है, हम लोग को तो मालूम होता है।
Let's shift focus now to Tamil Nadu, as protests against the Chennai-Salem Green Corridor intensified further on Wednesday as a farmer named Manikanandan from Tamil Nadu's Thiruvannamalai district jumped into a well to protest against the officials erecting boundary stones land survey for the highway project. As a man jumped, locals jumped to rescue him, and protesting against the acquisition of farmland for the Green Corridor, 2 people from the same family had tried to immolate themselves earlier as well. Meanwhile, all 3 protesters have been arrested by the district police. And now on to the gruesome murder that has rocked the national capital. Days after Shailaja Dwivedi's murder, details continue to emerge. India Today has now accessed the exclusive footage of murder-accused Major Nikhil Handa. On your screens are images of Nikhil Handa right after the murder, who can be seen crossing the Dorala Toll Plaza, a town close to Meerut. Remember, on Wednesday, the police took accused Major Nikhil Handa to Meerut in Uttar Pradesh, from where he was arrested on Sunday after Shailaja Dwivedi's murder.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.